Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you and make this video explaining what actually happened in my meeting today. I just figured it was more fun than typing out a long email, and it's just not as personal, and this is just way better to fully understand what happened, and there's no miscommunication about what actually happened. So unfortunately, we are not going to be um, an intramural club or activity for next year, but we are being considered for the next physical year, which is 2013 to 2014. The reason we could not get in for next year is because they make their physical years. So this means all the funding for all of their intramural clubs was already given to everyone last semester for next year. So they had no idea that we were interested in participating in the campus and whatnot. So we did not have really any financial leeway to get by that, which is why it took them all semester just to see if they could pick up loose ends from other clubs and see if they could ask for a little bit more funding. But unfortunately, they could not. They could not even. I think they could give us like maybe $1,000, but that's not even. That's not a lot compared to what we need as a team. I mean, we are all just asking for transportation, but as far as St. John's policies go, they need, what do they need? They need trainers from St. John's, and they need to pay those, or I should say coaches, like I'm speaking equestrian language, but we would need trainers, and they need to be paid at least part-time, which is very difficult for St. John's right now because they just recently cut some of their coaching staff. So they're in short supply of salaries, and what else are they in? I forget. Yeah, and also insurance. Like, this is a huge insurance thing, and it's not so much that it's just because we're an equestrian team. There's a lot of insurance for any organization, and so we really need a lot more than $1,000. But then I was just wondering. I was like, well, why can't they just give us a portion of that money, and we can do our own fundraising? And apparently that's another St. John's policy, that they can't go halfway into a club. They need to be like all or nothing, which I can understand that, but then at the same time I see other public schools that are first of all getting their training from the barn and not from the staff of the school. So that's a little strange to me. That must be a St. John's only policy. But then again, we also have to back up and look at our organization, and it's way more complicated than a recreational soccer team or something like that, which is what these policies have been put in place for. They weren't put in place for an equestrian team. And so that's just something that we're going to have to work on. And if it still doesn't get passed for the 2013-2014 year, then I want to go to a more higher up board and ask them to reconsider the policies, because an equestrian team is so different and so complicated compared to the intramural teams that we have on campus. So that's also a huge issue. But I mean, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna just give up, because they didn't say I should give up. They seemed very adamant about pressing our club for the next physical year, and they really pushed for us, because we are a large body of students. We are close to 100 students on this campus that have showed interest for this organization. So we're not going to be forgotten at all. So I'm not going to stop pushing it. I'm not going to stop either trying to change policies for our particular club, because I feel like that would also help us and help them financially. So, I mean, it's a pretty big step, but I mean, anything is possible, and we have done so much as not even an organization yet on campus. We've made huge strides. We've definitely got on the map for organizations and student government. So I mean, it's a huge deal. It's an accomplishment. So I just want to thank everyone for participating and believing in the club and the organization, and taking your time to write all those precious emails, because they did take note of that, and they did take note of how many people are showing interest this week. So good job. Pat yourselves on the back. And I will be in touch with you guys for the fall semester, as will Intramural Club be in touch with me. So it's going to be an ongoing process. And I mean, if anyone needs anything, like, just please let me know. Like, I will help you with anything you need, even if it's just talking to you, because I've benefited so much from organizing this. I've met so many new people. I've networked and got so many new friendships out of this, and it was really worthwhile. And it's, again, like, it's an ongoing process, and it's gonna get passed. I'm going to march to intramural Taffner all the time next semester, just to see like how the budgeting is going, if there's anything we can do, and if there still is a problem. Again, like, I'm going further with this. I'm not going to stop, and I'm not, just because it's not handed to us doesn't mean like we don't have any power over it, because we definitely have power and we have a voice. It is our campus, it is our college, and our community, so anything is possible, really. So again, I just wanted to thank everyone, and I will be in touch with you. Have a great summer, and this doesn't mean you have to stop, not ride. Go out there and take a few lessons, or keep riding, keep following your dreams. And that was cheesy, I know, but just have fun with it. Like, don't be afraid to go out and do it yourself, because it's definitely a hobby that you can't let go of from my experience, and it's so amazing, and it's like no other sport on the planet. So really get out there, and even if you're not sure, just go and try it and see if it's for you. So again, everyone have a great finals week, and I'll be in touch with you next fall. So have a good summer. Bye.